News out of the Middle East is dominated by tensions, but one area where there is cooperation is the field of archaeological preservation. And joining me this morning are the Reverend Eamon Kelly, visiting from Jerusalem in Israel, and Robert Gebbie, who is USA Director of Magdala. And we'll get to Magdala in just a second, the Magdala Center. But first, let's begin with Magdala, the city near the Sea of Galilee, near Jerusalem. Its historical significance, Father. What is the historical significance of Magdala?
The most known significance is the association with Mary Magdalene as the very first disciple who brought the news of the resurrection to the other disciples. The more significant piece of information is that it's part of the small piece of the coast of the Sea of Galilee where Jesus did 80% of his public ministry. So it is exactly in the intensive part of geography that interests Christians in northern Israel.
And everybody's interested in preserving this particular area that has been discovered because of this Magdala stone. What does that mean? Why are people watching the preservation efforts, the archaeological dig there?
It's the most beautiful synagogue in antiquity, number one. It has many Guinness Book of Records titles. It has the oldest menorah on stone ever found. It is the first synagogue ever discovered where we are pretty sure that Jesus walked through in the space where he walked from the first century. So that makes it extraordinary. And it is the most important discovery, according to the Israeli Antiquities Authority, ever made related to the Second Temple period in archaeology.
So it's something for people around the world to pay attention to, and actually they can be involved, especially those locally, by attending the Galilee Gala, which is where we bring you in on this, Bob. You're with the Magdala Center USA, and the Galilee Gala is coming up. How can people who are watching us right now get involved, and what's the big excitement about what's going to be happening there in this celebration?
Well, it's going to be a wonderful celebration. It's going to be held at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science, right up the street from here. And one of the important things here is that we have brought our leaders, our religious leaders, our civic leaders, and our academic leaders from across all faiths together to celebrate this. So people can get on our website at www.magdalacenter.com, click on the English icon, and then up will come a preview about the gala. And they can register online. So it's going to be a wonderful event. We're going to be honoring Dr. Jim Ryan, who is the Executive Director of the Colorado Council of Churches, for his excellence in bridge building across interfaith.
And this is really a lot about building bridges, not just here in our local community, but also in the Middle East. This center, Magdala Center, has the potential to really bring people of many faiths together, Father.
Originally, we planned to have a chapel, an ecumenical chapel for our separated brothers and sisters, our Christian separated brothers and sisters. And it's amazing that exactly in the spot that we had planned for that foot for square foot, we found the synagogue. So then we realized that heaven was saying, don't do that chapel there. We need to welcome our older brothers and sisters, the Jewish people. So then automatically then it went from being ecumenical to interreligious. It's like a curve that's growing. So we have a lot of hope and expectation that a lot of good can happen here, a lot of understanding.
Well, and we're going to see some of that playing out at the Galilee Gala, which I'm very pleased to be emceeing for you, Father. So we want to invite you all to come to this Galilee Gala. Thank you so much, Father Kelly, for being here, and Bob Gebbie as well. And we have information. If you'd like a link, we have it on thedenverchannel.com. Just click on that big red TV button. We'll see you there at the gala. Right now, though, we're sending it back to Mitch.